the best that I can do is just secure this corridor and still die to the bees. I don't have teleports, so I'm probably dead. Might doesn't do anything because I am using a launcher. Doesn't enhance launchers. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay. My problem is that I'm playing a frog. Let's play something else. Okay. Let's give it a try. Deep Elf Hunter, short bow, because they have +3 bows. Too late for that. Too late to start polemic. I shall refund that. I shall refund that. Where is it? Requests queue. We can refund that. Okay, I'll do it later. Ogre Hunter of Ellie. Ellie is like atheist. I don't like Ellie. Yeah, in fact, I think I put Ellie in my pretty much atheist tier. Maybe it was slightly above that, but yeah, not very good. Good evening, Shaper. Tiles aren't loading. Let me fix that. I won my first game in 0.29, and then I started playing hunters, and I have killed every hunter that I have tried in the early game. I already tried like 3 hunters. It is very bad to start with a hand crossbow, in my opinion. I got my hand crossbow to minimum delay, and it was trash. So I don't want to start with crossbows anymore. And so we're playing a deep elf hunter with a short bow. Yeah, thank you for letting me know about the tiles. It is important for you to let me know because since I play console, I don't notice it unless I am actually paying attention to it. Gonna get dexterity, and I guess we're getting Fedhas. Well, that is unkillable. Fortunately, I'm not a Baraki anymore, and I can run away from Terrence. Yeah, D2 Terrence is the classic unkillable enemy on D2. It's like an orc warrior if you think about it. Probably gonna skip D2 because of Terrence. Ignite Poison. But I just played a spellcaster. I really don't want to play a spellcaster. I'm not going to. Even if it kills me, I'm not going to. Terrence. Oh man, seriously. Terrence had a potion of haste. I guess I'm dead. I mean, when the game wants to kill you, you don't get a choice in the matter. Okay. Sure. Okay. One more try. Oh, well, I guess I can do the Ogre Hunter of Ellie, but I already refunded it. Let's give it one more try. Let's give it one more try. I don't think I like hunters anymore. They feel bad. With older hunter, I was not having this kind of issues in the early game because I had a reliable thing that I could do for dangerous monsters in the early game, and new hunter doesn't have that. So I consider this to be a gargantuan nerf to hunter, massive nerf to hunter. Maybe it is the species that I'm trying. Maybe it is the species. So if I kill this one, what about we try a good species like a Minotaur or a Hill Orc, and then we see what's up with that. Maybe my experience will be completely different if I try one of those. So yeah. But who knows? Maybe this guy gets late in the game. Maybe this guy doesn't find D2 Terrence with a potion of haste. Minotaur Hunter. I think I will start ignoring anything that it contains the word octopod from You Said No One. Just gonna put it like that. Okay. good old V2 adder, experience level 3. To be fair, when this inevitably kills me, it was my fault because it was not awoken. It was asleep and I shot at it. So I could have just left it asleep. Okay, slight armor upgrade. Yeah, I have a lot of things to say about current Hunter. It is nerfed in my opinion, massively nerfed. Especially the hand crossbow. The hand crossbow seems especially bad. There's no way it stays like this. I have no idea why the hand crossbow only deals 8 damage compared to the 9 of the short bow. The short bow also has a lower minimum delay, and it also hits 1.0 delay at the same time that the hand crossbow does. So it doesn't make sense. It's completely nonsensical in my opinion. Killer counters linger with shield. Slings. Triwaldo, thank you for following. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy crawl because we play a lot of crawl in this stream. 10 strength, nice. Not gonna use that, but I can always appreciate a good old 10 strength Randart on the floor. Okay. I was hoping for this to be a Ring of Slaying, not gonna lie. Shaper, by any chance do you know if launchers have secret like penalties on melee monsters or something? Maybe I don't know what was happening with the hand crossbow. It was definitely not going well. Like if, I feel like this is going slightly better. Yeah, I already got to D4. But then again, I haven't seen any armored monsters. With the hand crossbow, that felt bad. The hand crossbow felt really, really bad. It's so nerfed. You get slowed based on armor now. Yeah, I know. I was like very intentionally staying away from heavy armor because of that. Nice. D4 Phantom, experience level 5. Why am I experience level 5 on D4? Well, I guess the game just didn't give me enough experience in the previous levels. But this time I managed to kill the Phantom, so that's nice. But definitely easier than a D2 armor, or than a D2 Phantom. Yeah, that was pretty much unkillable. You can see it by inspecting the armor. Is it the case for all armor, or is it only for launchers? Yeah, okay, only for launchers. Oh, it also gets decreased by armor skill. That's nice. With your current strength and armor skills, it slows attacks with missiles weapons only slightly. Nice, nice. You need strength to remove that penalty. Dexterity helps with launchers because launcher damage scales off of dexterity now, and also evasion scales of dexterity. So I guess we're going to be a dexterity character. And see, that was decent damage. That was reasonable damage on the ogre right there. Um, it really helps that the short bow deals one more damage than the hand crossbow. I think hand crossbow is grossly nerfed. Absolutely. I might die to the center warrior zombie, but it was my fault because I have a bunch of unidentified scrolls. Somehow I had 5 scrolls of Ogu. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Ooh, nice. You begin to heal more quickly. That's gonna be useful. I mean, if I survive. Oh, there we go. Potion of haste. That's my ticket out of this. It's running out. It's running out. it feels so much better to use a short bow. It feels way better to use a short bow. Um, it deals more damage and it shoots faster. Why are hand crossbows in this state? I don't know, but they certainly are. Yeah, we got lucky with the potion of haste. Still have a lot of unidentified scrolls that I need to check out. Probably after this fight. Fear. Enchant weapon. Teleport. Vulnerability. Cancels current teleport. That's new as well. Now people know that you can read a teleport while teleporting to cancel the teleport. A strength helps reduce the armor penalty to bow's attack speed. It seems very hard to build a launcher character now. I wonder if that's by design. You need strength to reduce the penalties from wearing heavy armor, but you also need dexterity to increase the damage of the bow. So you have to level up strength and dexterity instead of only one stat. I guess on the bright side, or on the other side, you get the versatility of having the ability to hit things from the edge of the screen, which is a pretty good thing. Um, but I don't know. Mm. Also, I have to say that I just killed that centaur, and it used to be like, wow, I found the centaur. That's more ammunition. That feels good. And now it doesn't mean anything. So I don't know. You be using a shield with a hand crossbow to help block attacks. Mm-hmm. But you need. The thing is that shields and hand crossbows are both not the most common thing in the game because not a lot of monsters in the early game carry them, and that automatically makes them rare. So you cannot rely on having both a shield and a hand crossbow early in the game because there's no start that guarantees the two of those. Um, so yeah, you cannot just plan your games around having that kind of gear in the early game. If you have a shield and a hand crossbow, then that's a pretty good start. Yeah, but it's almost impossible for you to have it. That's what I'm trying to say. Rapier of speed is alright. Did I leave it behind? Because that's certainly alright. Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I didn't even look at it. I saw the letter armor of willpower, and that's like all that I saw. Um, but yeah, it's certainly good. Grinder. I have willpower. 16% chance to get paralyzed. If I get paralyzed, I die. I have one teleport. I guess I can try to make my way downstairs. Or I could go upstairs as well. I could do this. Pick this up, as is. Blink away, please. Blink away. Blink away. Oh, I guess you can also lose a turn. Um, Grinder is outplaying me here. Grinder is blocking the stairs super hard. Okay, yeah. It was just a matter of time for that to happen. Alright, there we go. Never going back to that D5 again, pretty much. You can now encircle yourself with summon briar patches. I assume that they cost invocations a skill. Oh wow, look at my bows. Man, maybe Deep Elf Hunter is finally going to be a thing that people can play instead of only a meme. Yeah, Grinder was playing super well there. Dexterity. You can fire through briars. Yes, you can fire through briars. So the plan is to encircle yourself and then shoot through the briars. Kind of the same way that the Thorn Hunters do, right? Talking about that, I think this character would be very happy if I got Swamp because I am with Fedhas and Fedhas makes the most dangerous monsters in Swamp, which are the Thorn Hunters and the Shambling Mangroves, neutral. Mm, Yeah, as Calicimeter says, it seems to me we are kind of going to a two stat meta unless you want to be an intelligence character. Um, if you want to be an intelligence character, you can get away with only using intelligence, but then you don't have the strength for armor, and you don't have the dexterity for shields or for evasion. Um, so yeah. Okay, I'm gonna level up some invocations so I can use Fedhas, and I'll think about using Fedhas. This character is finally going somewhere. You know, it only took me starting a deep elf character and not dying to D2 potion or haste errands to get somewhere. Yep, min delay on the shortbow feels so much better. Shortbows are massively buffed compared to before. They used to deal less damage. They also used to require less skill to min delay, but at least with the +3 aptitude, it feels really good to shoot a shortbow. It feels so good. Much better than the hand crossbow felt. The logic is you don't see Legolas and Robin Hood wearing plate mail. I thought that Kroll was shying away from Tolkienisms. Okay, it's just a joke, just a joke. But I understand it. Like the archetypical character that uses bows is also not heavily armored. But I don't know. I feel like there's depictions of heavily armored characters in fiction that also shoot bows that are pretty cool. Um, like, for example, if you have ever played Fire Emblem, the warrior class in Fire Emblem is heavily armored and also shoots bows. Um, so that's what I imagined when I was playing a heavily armored bows character, which didn't happen very often, to be completely fair, um, but at least it happened. I never had a lightly armored launcher character. That never once crossed my mind. Oh, that looks like death. Yeah. That room looks like death. I'm glad that nothing woke up. Also, I should try to see if I can continue excluding things in that room so I never stumble upon it by accident. Hello, Ripophalem. Heading to bed but wanted to wish me luck? Yeah, I won my first attempt. Oh, I woke everything up. My bad, my bad. I shouldn't have done that. I probably should leave the level now. Um, I won my first character in 0.29, and after that I killed a bunch of hunters. We discovered that the hand crossbows are over nerfed right now. That may change in a short amount of time, or it may be intentional that hand crossbows are trash. But if they are intentionally bad, I would say that at that point they should just be removed from the game altogether. Mm. Oh, Orange Demon. So this has to be the new Demon Spawn unique, right? Because the new Demon Spawn unique always has an Orange Demon. That's gonna be interesting. Probably shouldn't be going downstairs to that. Mm. Don't depend on one defense. Use two armor shields or dust shields. These changes are making you rethink things. Regarding your defenses, using two shields or using two defenses instead of only one defense, I think it's gonna be very difficult for characters. Oh wow, he has a demon whip. That's gotta be a rare drop from that demon spawn. There's no way that this guy always spawns with a demon whip. There's no way. Oh, stats wise, you try to play and test and see. If it lets you down too much, you stop using that method. He had a demon whip of venom when you saw him. The two defense things is totally smart. Yeah, like redundancy. I still prefer to have strength or like armor class and something else with almost all of my characters. And obviously the best characters are the ones that can have all of the things. Summon Scorpions. 92 HP. Nice. Ha! I like the flavor text of this unique. It was still a horrific surprise when his demonic heritage manifested. That went a place that someone that doesn't play Crawl wouldn't expect. I need to take a screenshot of this. This is sick. I like the flavor text of the uniques. Yeah, earlier in the stream we saw the new unique. It's not a construct. It's like a stone person. BB. It was pretty cool. Scary unique. But I had Orb of Destruction, so I was able to Orb of Destruction it. I also found out that it is not LRDable, and I let PF know about it, and it's probably gonna get changed. Because it doesn't make sense for a stone person to not be LRDable. Mm. Yes, a Maemon is a new unique in Drunk, and definitely sounds like the name of a Digimon. I wonder what am I going to get if I Google the name. Let's see. A Maemon. Oh, it is. Okay, the first thing that I get is a character from. Oh no, it's not a character. It's a technique from Naruto. But apparently it's also a character from Blue Exorcist. Um, Okay, yeah, there's some Amaemon. It doesn't look like something that I would enjoy. No Digimon, however, which was my first bet. So are you telling me that Amaemon always gets a Demon Whip of Venom? Because that's a sick weapon to have this early in the game. Um, Immune to Torment? Come on. I can play a Demon Spawn and I don't get to be immune to Torment. But I guess monsters cheat. That's just like a staple of a monster. Monsters cheat. Monsters cheat. Concentrate Venom, Abjuration, and Summon Scorpions. Intensifies the natural venom of the target monster. Ah, Curer. Curer. Of the target monster. I thought that it was like an aura. Interesting thing to see. Mm, 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 mm. Well, that guy has double my HP. Are you poison resistant? I guess not. Holy word, holy word. I don't have it. Fedhas will kill him. Fedhas will kill him. Are you trying to tell me to wall Briars here? Maybe it is the correct thing to do. I don't know how to use this ability, so I guess I'll do that and then do this. I'm standing on. Oh, I'm not standing on the stairs. Maybe I should have moved to the stairs. Oh man, it's heavily damaged. I am scared. Oh man, I am terrified now. I feel like I'm gonna die if I don't do it again. You can walk through briars? Okay, you just saved my life. Yeah. I was treating them as walls when they very clearly are not walls. And they're not designed to be walls. And now I should have gone upstairs. This is just greed killing me right now. Okay. That seems difficult to kill with what I currently have. Um, the bees are also guarding other downstairs. I guess I can maybe go down these ones. That was bad luck. Thank you for letting me know, because otherwise, legit, I wouldn't have known that it was bad luck, since it was my first experience with Fedhas disappointing me. Hopefully, it's the only time that Fedhas disappoints me too. I don't want it to be the first of many times Fedhas disappoints me. Huh. I feel like this character would be very good if it had Blink. Unfortunately, Blink is also extremely rare. How much piety does it cost? Small. Are you telling me that this is kind of like yeah, are you telling me that this is kind of like a hero type ability that's like spammable? Because it kind of feels like that. No longbows, no branded short bows either. Hold on. Pog isn't much of an investment on Deep Elf. Yeah, we could probably do that. I don't like this. I feel like I might have just killed myself. In fact, the more I look at this, the more convinced I am that I just killed myself. I have a net for the two-headed ogre, of course, which we're gonna proceed to shoot. And it is barely taking any damage. Sure. Okay, well, we lived. And we found a part of the level that I have not been in yet. Interesting. I wonder if this whole part, it was completely connected. Huh, interesting. Well, that was a blessing in disguise. Let me um, go over here and do this. And that's a Maimon's orange demon. Mm, 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 mm. I guess we're gonna go upstairs and just shoot down these guys. I don't have any faith in my ability to survive these guys, by the way, in case it wasn't obvious enough. I feel like I have not, I don't have a lot of HP, and that just means that I'm super vulnerable to getting hit twice and exploding. Okay, do I have poison resistance? Do I have any sources of that? Doesn't seem to be the case. Okay, please don't kill me. Alright, 10 invocations. Give me like a 10 fighting. I would love to go higher than 10, but of course, I am a deep elf and I have -2 fighting, so yep, bad species for not casting spells. Pretty good species for casting spells. What ones do I have? A ton. I could go for invocations or evocations, you know. Acid, Flame, Ice Blast, Paralysis. Specifically for Paralysis, maybe it makes a lot of sense to go for evocations before going for fighting. After all, fighting doesn't really do a lot. Mm. Okay, time to go downstairs. Oh, whites on D8 that I somehow missed the first time that I was here. Let's get rid of them. Good stuff. What did they have? Ooh, look at that! +5 Falchion. That might be interesting. What's my aptitude for long blades? -1. And for short blades, it's 0. Do I care about a bladed weapon? That is. I probably don't, but if I was going to use one, I would probably use a short blade. Yeah. I did pick up the rapier speed. Okay, yeah. We're set when it comes to weapons in that case because of the rapier speed. Not gonna pick up the short bow or the short sword. I want to skip this level. Yes, I don't. I no longer feel safe being in this level. So I will have to make the long and treacherous journey over here, and then we're gonna leave the level immediately. The arrow hits the Orc Warrior but does no damage. It's the same experience that I had with the hand crossbow. Oh, but this time I actually killed the Orc Warrior. It was just a bit of unlucky rolls. With the hand crossbow, it was like I was just wasting turns at a slower pace than with the short bow. Yeah, the hand crossbow experience was so bad. Because my previous experience with hand crossbows was, oh, there's an orc warrior. Time to pull out the hand crossbow to shoot down the dangerous armored enemy with my highly damaging but limited use weapon, right? Um, but um, but now it's more like don't even attempt to use it. Okay, maybe I should have more strength if before I use this ring mail. +4 ring mail that the floor god so generously provided. I may not use it at all. By the way, I'm not too hopeful about the future of this character. Because at the end of the day, it is a deep elf. And being a deep elf means that I will get two-shot by whatever Cyclops finds me first, pretty much. I cannot beat a Cyclops in a battle of marksmanship, because with a single rock it can deal like 80% of my current HP. Oh, that is not good. That is what I would define as bad. I kinda want to re-teleport. I'll do it. Because I cannot flee from that either. I don't know where the upstairs are because I got shafted. In fact, I should probably read magic mapping so I don't die. Lera and Orc are both on the 11. Yeah, it has Ponder Plate, that dude. I wouldn't be able to kill it with my weapon. Just doesn't deal enough damage for that kind of thing. Mm. It's a shame that my first encounter with a Maemon is with a character that cannot make use of the Demon Whip. I guess I could, but it has like -3 maces or something like really dumb. Yeah, -3 maces. I could use that, but it's probably not worth it. Okay, probably should go upstairs. Better play it safe. Take advantage of the fact that that level didn't have crazy monsters. Um, so I guess we got to bypass the level, but just in a way that I was not expecting it to. We got shafted and we just went upstairs. Hornets. We have paralysis, please. We have mind burst. I am afraid. I'm gonna start mind bursting you, and it works. I have to keep in mind that I have an ability that kind of neutralizes melee monsters in the form of the Briar Patches. Mm. Well, it doesn't neutralize melee characters actually, but it does buy me some room to run. The Orc Priest is of course killing me, however, because I have very few HP, very little HP. I do have regen, however. I got the regen mutation, so that's kind of nice. I feel like that's been keeping me alive. It's at the edge of line of sight. Maybe we could get something done. Maybe I could turn around and start shooting. Are you the guy with Ponderplate? Oh, you are the guy with Ponderplate. Okay, that guy is unkillable with my weapon. If I want to kill that guy, I need to use Mind Burst. In fact, I should probably also use Mind Burst for the vampire. Okay, you blow up the vampire. You barely resist. You blow up the Orc Warrior. Perfect. Now I can kill the priest. Alright, that went well. That went well. I cannot use that Ponderplate. It's way too heavy. I also don't know if I would like to use it, even if I could, because of the whole wearing heavy armor slows ranged attacks thing. Okay, Hydra, hello. Hello, Hydra. What if I just go upstairs? I feel like maybe if I had full screen range on the Hydra, maybe I could shoot it down with the short bow, but it doesn't feel like a very consistent thing to do. Okay, let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. I have teleport anyway. It doesn't work. The Hydra is no longer vulnerable to nets. It used to be vulnerable to nets, but it got nerfed. Now it's a giant monster. So cannot net it anymore. Maybe I could kite it towards this dispersal trap so I can kill it. The fact that I am on the 11, experience level 10 too. I feel like super under leveled for D10. Paralysis. Paralysis. Aha. Now let's run to the edge of the screen. Start shooting down that thing. Shoot down the elephant. Doesn't really work. Acid? This character doesn't feel good. Yes, I would like to have a character that can deal with these kind of monsters at this stage of the game without having to use math consumables. But this character very much is not that. Arcane Marksman would probably be a strong start for Deep Elf. I'll have to keep that in mind. When I inevitably die with this one, I'll start an Arcane Marksman. Not the bees. Well, the bees are not terrible. We can probably deal with the bees. I have Ice Blast, which is pretty good for dealing with bees. I could have chosen not to fight them, but I should like be able to kill the 11 bees. If my character cannot kill the 11 bees, I'm doing something wrong, and I am doing something wrong. I could just be using these. Aha! There we go. The Briar Patch deals with bees. Now we know that. In fact, maybe the Briar Patch also deals with two-headed ogres and Hydras as well. I'll have to give that a try. Okay, what do you have? Chainmail of poison resistance. Level 1 slow with deep elf, intelligence, and aptitude sounds nice. It sounds pretty good. It's probably gonna be a pretty good thing to have. No. No, 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 I want to use Mind Burst. There we go. Okay, so now it's time for the Hydra. I feel like I'm very underleveled with this character. Yeah, I just checked to see if I had it, but I certainly don't. Okay, I'm close enough to that thing? No, I'm actually not. Like, I'm only physically close, but there's a wall between. I have Guardian Spirit. I have Guardian Spirit, so that's 20 extra HP. Still not that much, but it's better than nothing. I should probably put it on. Mm, we are going to use paralysis on this guy. Please. There we go. Okay, easy peasy. It's only a matter of actually hitting the 50% chance to succeed. Um, Probably gonna drop that Ring of Intelligence. I know it's like blasphemous, but launchers and spells kind of overlap a lot. Yeah. Okay. What is Overgrow? Permanently destroy a wall-like structure, growing a short-lived plant ally in its place. Even a tree will give its life to support the will of Fedhas, and only truly indestructible walls are immune to this power. Ah, so it's digging. You can use these to destroy metal bolts. Like you can use it in place of shatter, and it also gives you a knuckle of plant apparently. Um, what if I do that right now? It seems so expensive. It says large piety cost, but I guess it's worth it for me to do it. You can no longer transform dungeon walls and trees into plant allies. Plant shatter. We got a knuckle of plant, a wandering shroom, and a burning bush. Fair enough. Oh man, the Hydra got absolutely dumpstered. Very expensive. It's so expensive. Oh, works in gauntlets? Man, that's sick. I want to do that in a gauntlet. I want this version of Fedhas, but I pretty much want it atheist. Um, I still don't like Fedhas that much. I have to say that. I feel like this ability is disgustingly overcosted. It is very expensive indeed, but it's powerful. Can't argue with the power. Ballistomy set is much cheaper, but is it that good? Um, I mean, I know what it does. I played a version of the game that had these as normal monsters, so I know what they do. Um, Invocations increases the health and duration of the Ballistomy set, as well as the damage of its exploding spores. Might have to give it a try. Might have to give it a try. D9 was the one that I ran away from. Gastronok Grom. Ah, a Maimon Gastronok Grom. Hold on. Is Grom still existing in this level? Well, regardless, I'm gonna try to like kill a couple of things and get a bit of experience out of this place before bailing. Maybe I can do Ballistomy Setas. There's a Maimon's Orange Demon. Maybe I can kill it. 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 Hey, I was able to kill it. Let's go. Should I get dodging? Maybe dodging is a better defense than fighting. Um, sure, let's get like 12 dodging. Okay, now should I continue being in this level? This level seems grossly overloaded with scary stuff. The layout of the level is also not very good. Um, I think I'm just not going to. Let's go to Lure. And let's hope that Lure doesn't have too many Hydras for me. Oh man, that's funny. Well of Briars, please don't kill me. That's like that's very good comedic timing, let me tell you. That Hydra had some good comedic timing. Um, we are going to Mind Burst this Cane Toad. Chance to affect 90%. Pretty good. Okay, that went well. Yeah, I was not expecting that to go that well. Okay, kill the four-headed Hydra from full screen. Fingers crossed for that being the rule and not the exception when dealing with Hydras. Um, I want a longbow. Yeah, I really want a longbow. But the only long things that we have in this dungeon are longswords, unfortunately. No longbows for me. I would very much enjoy Nessos. Like, please give me Nessos right now. Hmm. I'll use Scrolls Wreath. No, I have. I can identify. Maybe we have acquirement. I'll do it after this fight. But yeah, I tend to forget about that kind of thing a lot, and then it kills me. So yeah, I do not enjoy that. Nessus would be fantastic for this character. Not only do I already have Hex ones that could easily, almost for free, kill Nessus, but I also have an incredible well, none. I don't have an incredible anything. I was about to say incredible damage output, but not with this character. Yeah, we will get incredible damage output if we kill Nessus, however, because Nessus has my endgame weapon. We would also be able to immediately start enchanting that, and that would be nice. Okay, I'm gonna use wall briars. And hide behind them. Uh-huh. All right, good stuff. Oh, ho, ho. Okay, that's a big thing to find. Yeah, I feel like that's a huge find. Aha, that's a game changer. Oh man, like I can feel the power. Oh no, I can feel the death. I can feel the death as well. I feel the power, but I can also feel the death. Okay, Harold, you cannot shoot through, or you can probably. Can you actually hook me through the briars? You probably can't. That's annoying. Don't do that. Stop that. Why do I have 19 evasion while I am. Oh, I'm no longer netted. Am I? I'm no longer netted. Okay. Okay, that was convenient. That was convenient. I got some nets. It's a shame that nets don't do anything against Hydras anymore. Mm. I can feel the overconfidence. It feels like an Hydra to the face. Yeah, like there's nothing better than an Hydra to quickly kill an overconfident player that just found a ring of slaying. It was almost me this time. Mm, I guess it's time to finally start training some fighting. And well, I guess I got to lure. Characters that get to lure have a pretty decent win rate. No, I don't care about it. I guess I don't mind if those guys step on the mark trap because the level is empty. 12-19, pretty good defense. Well, the thing about that is that you may see 19, but I see 0. Because I know that when I need it to be a thing, it's not gonna be a thing. Like, watch me fight Death Yaks in a couple of floors. And the Death Yaks are just gonna hit me for 30 every time because I have no evasion. Um, hmm. Oh, I was thinking about that cane toad. And I was like, oh, I must have killed it, but it immediately appeared as soon as I lowered my guard. Okay, I think the Ring of Slaying is a massive addition to this character. Komodo Dragon also is a pretty good example of why evasion is a placebo. When it matters, it's not going to do anything. Okay, okay, fair enough, fair enough. That went pretty well. Okay, please don't have any more nets. I'm gonna use that. Yep. Okay, 2 Merfolks. Oh, 3 Merfolks. That would have been very scary to deal with at the same time. 2 Merfolks. I was about to say that 2 Merfolks at the same time was scary, and then a third one appeared. Um, so yeah, that definitely would have been terrifying. Okay. Looking pretty good. Still looking forward to my weapon upgrade. I think what happens is that by this point in the game, with a melee character, you would already have a weapon upgrade because you already saw dart flails and halberds and battle axes, and well, for longswords maybe not, because longswords are lame. No one likes longswords. Um, but for the cool weapon types, you already have a weapon upgrade. And maybe not for stapes either, but the quarterstaff is a respectable enough weapon of its own. It has a pretty good min delay, and it also deals decent damage. The shortbow deals almost as much damage as the quarterstaff, but the min delay is 0. 0.7 instead of 0. 0.6, so it is more noticeable. I guess it is after all a ranged weapon, so there's that. I hope that this doesn't kill me. It's probably gonna kill me, right? Yeah, I better not be in this position. Get me out of here before that Hydra kills me. Um, okay, I feel like maybe I want to mind burst the wyvern. I'm gonna do that. Okay, good stuff. Fedhas carrying me? Yes, absolutely. Cannot say that Fedhas hasn't been an important part of this character. It's been crucial. Without Fedhas, like I was thinking of going Okawaru because it used to be that Okawaru was the god of using launchers, but not anymore. I think now Fedhas might be the best god for a launcher using character. Um, yeah, I haven't used those IDs. I need to use them right now before things get bad. Amnesia, blinking, huge, and brand weapon, also big, but it's only one, and I don't wanna like use it and never find another one. I have had that happen with my characters in the past, so not this time. Not this time for sure. Better be not in a corridor when I fight this guy. Wow, it legit waited until it was next to me to start shooting me with that. Okay, that went surprisingly well. Ooh, Ring of Evasion. Do I care? Okay. I wonder if there's a point at which the heavy armor or the armor evasion, the evasion value, the encumbrance value, that's what it's called, encumbrance value of your armor no longer messes up your attack speed with a launcher. No idea about that. Okay. It's nice that I've managed to get a character going. After the first couple of hunters, I was not so sure, but this Deep of Hunter has been doing quite well. I wonder how much of an impact did it have to make the switch from crossbows to bows. Yeah. Why are crossbows so nerfed? It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me to nerf the crossbow, have it deal less damage and have more attack delay than the short bow, and have the short bow deal more damage. Um, have you found any good spells? Meth, maybe. Maybe to Kima's dance as well. I have Portal Projectile. That's a good one, I guess. Wereblood, but how does Wereblood work? Okay, let's see. Does it? Oh, killing adjacent enemies also provides minor healing. Okay, yeah, that's what it was. I was thinking there's something about my current character that makes me not want to use Wereblood that much, but it is the fact that you need to kill things in melee combat to heal. But who cares about healing? Yeah, I probably should get Wereblood. Yeah, Mephan Ignite is pretty good, but I didn't want to like start killing things with oh wow. Wow, that's a stack of items in the floor right there. Okay, sure. I'll pick the two of them up. Yeah, I'll pick up Wereblood. Why not? I will forever forget to use it, but I guess it can be good. Like it is a good stepping stone between I have a bad weapon and I have a good weapon. But when I have the longbow, I'm probably not gonna care about Warblood that much, even though it's theoretically still pretty good for the entirety of the game. Um, okay, 8 of that and 5 of that. Also portal projectile. So for a second, I thought that I had been out explored into that. The trident is trash. Is there anything interesting inside there? Oh, there is a wizard robe. It's not interesting enough. Okay, the grow Oklov ability is not that expensive. That's interesting to me. The fact that it is less expensive than the overgrow ability. 1000 is reload. Okay, thank you for letting me know. There you go. All right. You know, this is starting to feel kind of strong. It's surprisingly starting to feel kind of strong. I would tell you that I don't know how it feels so strong or why it feels so strong, but I know why. I know why it feels so strong. It's because of the Ring of Slaying. Without the Ring of Slaying, I would be miserable right now. The Ring of Slaying is a massive difference in damage output. And accuracy, too. So, Lure Slime Creature, huh? Yeah, I purposefully waited until there were two monsters next to me to go upstairs with two monsters. The Cane Toad is almost dead, and the Slime Creature is also almost dead, so it was easy for me to deal with them. Also, there's a very convenient dispersal trap right here, so I can just stare dance. Well, maybe not the Hydra, because no character without gargantuan amounts of armor class can tank an Hydra. Um, but other monsters, maybe. Hmm. Okay, I would like you to shoot the guy that's closest to me, please. I don't like this. This feels like a dangerous moment. I don't like this one bit. I'm gonna read fear. I'm gonna go upstairs. Overgrowth moment. Do you think with overgrowth everything would have died? Maybe, but I can also just not do that fight. So, since when has Fedhas had overgrowth? Also, Kubus armor is gonna be pretty good for my character. I'm gonna train for Wereblood first, and then also Kubus armor. But you know what I truly want to find with this character? I want to find Blink. Blink, I feel like it's gonna be massive. Um, does Arcane Marksman start with Blink, or is that only Warper? I think Arcane Marksman starts with a book full of spells that I never use, like Portal Projectile. Ballistas would have been good, at least in 0.25. Yeah, my Fedhas wing was in 0.25, I'm pretty sure. I got it for Polytheist, and I pretty much played Atheist Fedhas. And I haven't played Fedhas since. Haven't tried to play Fedhas since. I feel like I'm getting killed by this Hydra. Please don't kill me, Mr. Hydra. Trying not to die here. Just a dungeon denizen. Okay, that shall be tomorrow's problem, pretty much. All great spells, in your opinion? Yeah, when it comes to utility spells like that, I very rarely tend to use them. It's just a part of my playstyle. I tend to build my characters in such a way that they don't need to use such a thing. Because to me, they feel like deflect missiles and like just things that you cast every fight. I don't like to use. Um, I guess this might be a good time to cast Waterblood. Let's give it a try. Okay. Maybe Mind Burst, the Black Mamba. Okay, it didn't die, but it is close to dying. Okay, I have 6 slaying, 7 slaying. Oh, it's gone now. Oh, there's a Spriggan Rider. Hold on, that's a scary. Let's use Ice Blast on it because it has too much willpower to resist. It has the willpower that it needs to resist everything else. I don't have poison resistance. This Hornet is definitely scary. Definitely worth it for me to do that again. So I found more scrolls. Maybe I already have Acquirement. Acquirement could give me a nice longbow. Let's see what we have here. Immolation and Enchant Armor. On the cloak, of course. Another Spriggan Rider. That's kind of scary. So you say Ballista Misete, but I feel like it would kill me now because of the explosion. Yeah, I feel like that's kind of the thing that you do when you're far away from monsters. I don't like this. This is looking pretty bad. I should re-teleport. Okay, this is less bad. This is still kind of bad, but less so. The Komodo Dragon is kind of scary. I have paralysis for the Komodo Dragon. Please get paralyzed. Hey, we got the paralysis. Let's go. Okay, maybe... Oh, nice. Was able to kill the jacks. That went very well. Can't complain about what just happened. I like killing things. I like killing things with not a lot of issues. I guess I do have to use Wall of Briars every now and then. In fact, I would say that has been carrying my Fedhas character, but I'm killing things still. So I'm gonna train Ice Magic to like 7 or so, so I can cast Osoku's Armor very well. Ooh, Bogart. That's a scary thing. 61% chance to hit with 10 slaying. Oh, 8 slaying. Sorry, not 10. 8 slaying. If you kill plants, doesn't that upset Fedhas? It does. But you can shoot through all plants. It's very hard for you to kill a plant. It's really, really hard. Fedhas makes it so that it's really hard for you to kill a plant. Yeah, if you notice when I shoot through the plants, you get a message that says, Fedhas protects your plant from harm. You shoot an arrow, Fedhas protects your plant from harm. It's a pretty nice message to get. We are gonna be using a wand of Ice Blast here, because otherwise I don't think I would be able to reliably hit that thing. Acid, because there's a guy in front. Nice, convenient. Okay, that went well. You know, for a lure ending, this is going surprisingly well. Was not expecting it to go like this when I started it. Okay, yes. Warblood, I think, has also been helpful. Yeah, 9 slaying is quite a bit. Evasion has been working, but I wouldn't. I have zero expectations for it moving forward. I feel like the moment where I start seeing monsters that actually hit hard, I'm gonna start getting hit real hard because I don't have armor class. So maybe evasion works until a certain point in the game, and then it stops working. Yeah, I'm also glad about that. The first ones were really bad. I cannot believe it. The first ones didn't go well. Maybe I'll be converted? Oh, don't expect me to be converted. There's no better defense than the defense that actually prevents you from getting destroyed by the RNG, and that is HP. And only Ogre gets HP. And also, Ogre doesn't happen to get a lot of evasion, so you'll never convert me away from that, because I like the consistency of not blowing up, even if I do get hit by 100 damage in a single turn. Okay, so what do we train now? Maybe more fighting. Poor trolls completely forgotten? What do you mean by that, Syndragor? Just out of curiosity. Stealth plus 3. Oh, who cares about stealth? If I have to use a stealth, I don't want to play that kind of character. Yeah, there's like a thing in my playstyle that you've probably already noticed. I tend to stray away from the characters that would probably need some degree of stealth. Even my deep elves never get stealth because they are usually the kind of deep elf that just blows things up. But maybe this deep elf could use some stealth. Um, you would get like 8 stealth. It helps when you're trying to run away from something. Okay, you know what? Fair enough. I guess I might as well get like 8 stealth. Okay, I think Fedhas' Briar Patch ability is pretty broken on a launcher user. Lightning Growth. That's a nice find. Stealth will be helpful when I inevitably get banished, you say? I think I agree. You need to screenshot that. I am training stealth. Yeah, like that's not something that you're gonna see me do very often. Um, And that's very intentional too. As I mentioned just a couple of seconds ago, I tried to play the kind of character that doesn't need to train stealth and doesn't want to train a lot of evasion other than uh, what's reasonable. You know, get as much evasion as you need to actually be able to dodge things, but then don't rely on it as your main defensive spell or ability. Um, Yeah, talking about that, I think Osokubu's armor is gonna be huge because look, with Osokubu's armor I have 1823 defenses, and those are pretty good defenses. Yeah, now that I think about it, it's kind of hard to like imagine because Osokubu's armor breaks if you move, but shouldn't that like decrease your evasion a lot? But it doesn't. So very clearly you can move, but if you move a tile, it stops, it breaks. What's the size of a tile? All questions left unanswered by Dungeon Crawlstone Soup. This game is very mysterious like that. Yeah, so Kubo's armor plus Briars. Do the Briars deal damage? How do these things work? do they deal damage to the monsters if the monsters are next to them? Or do they only deal damage to the monsters if the monsters attack them? I don't know how they work. I have zero idea how they work. Monsters attacking these briars. Okay. Okay, invocation skill increases the briar's health. Sounds to me like Fedhas is one of those gods that are like hard carry invocation gods. Like you go 27 invocations and you pick up a polearm and you pick up a bow and you just shoot through the briars and you win the game like that. Okay, I think this is where we're gonna leave it for the night. My nose is somehow getting kinda like clogged up. I have no idea why, but it is like that. Maybe I caught like a flu or something. Haven't had that happen in a couple of years. Um, but anyway, if you enjoyed what you saw, you should consider following if you're not already following. And if you are, well, I guess you can always consider subscribing. You don't have to, and I understand if you don't want to or if you can't, but it does help me if you do choose to subscribe. With that being said, let's see if someone is playing Crawl. Fingers crossed. Yes, said no one. I stream from Monday till Friday. I start at 8 p.m. my time and I end at midnight my time. If you really want to know when I start stream, you can always join my Discord. I have a bot thingy that notifies everyone when I start streaming. Um, so you can just do that, or you can just like pay attention. I always start at the same time, and I try to end at the same time, but sometimes I end later, such as today, because I was getting too into the early game of this character. Maybe I am powerful enough to go deal with the D9 dudes, Gastronok and Amaemon and Grom. Yeah, now I have more than now I have almost as much HP as Amaemon, so there's that. Yeah, there's a very good chance of dunk, but maybe someone is playing DCSS. As always, a million. Oh, I can't believe it! Oh, I can't believe it! Oh my god, this is incredible. There's someone playing Crawl, so we're obviously raiding the person playing Crawl. Um, someone is playing Crawl, so we're raiding the person playing Crawl. It's like a miracle. Um, yeah, join the raid if you wanna see some Crawl. I have never seen this person. I didn't even know that this person existed on the internet, but now I'm gonna follow because this person is playing Crawl. With that being said, I'll be back tomorrow. See you around. Have a nice rest of your night. And I hope that my nose gets better for tomorrow because it's kind of annoying to stream and talk a lot like this. Anyway, see you around.